Just about anybody in the world can now call, text, email, blog, post on Facebook, G-chat, and of course tweet. And those last examples represent just a fraction of all the ways we can communicate on the World Wide Web, as if it is so vitally important for everyone to know what everyone else is doing and thinking at every possible moment. I obviously have yet another way to communicate since I have my own TV show, more importantly, a blog. Late in the summer of 2008, I even signed up for Twitter. Then I suddenly thought, I think I might accidentally give a lot of people my email address. So I blinked. All right, look, I'm still adjusting to the idea of cable TV. And I used to believe in brownies and elves. But adjustment is life. Thus, in our #1 story in the countdown tonight, live on our page, I will type out my very first tweet. And before I do that, John Hodgman will answer all my questions about it. Twitter began on March 21st, 2006 with a message from one of its co-founders, Jack Dorsey, quoting, "Just setting up my Twitter. From such humble origins, Mr. Watson, the mighty full-scale version was launched in July of that year. And the next thing you knew, people had followers. Like, I always thought people were following me anyway, so why add technology to paranoia? So my Twitter account was as voiceless as it could be, but tonight I'm taking another swing at it. There's my Twitter page. Here's my address, @KeithOlbermann. Yep, there it is. So you can follow me if you want, and it's already gotten out because I got 7 followers before we even started this thing. Although, as you saw right now, those are not tweets. Those are the sounds of crickets. Joining me now, as promised, humorist and Twitter expert John Hodgman, also author of More Information Than You Require. If I can interrupt you, John, I'd like to say good evening.
I'm sorry, I was just updating my Twitter feed. I apologize.
Very nice.
Yeah. 7 followers already. Very nice, Keith. You're doing well. Doing well so far.
This is like speaking before birth, right?
Yes, exactly so.
Excellent. Yeah. Or having people listening to you before birth.
Indeed.
240 followers. Okay, the cat's out of the bag, right?
Very good.
Why do I want to do this?
Well, I can only speak for myself.
Please.
I enjoy Twitter because I am an egomaniac. And it amuses me. It's like being able to pass a note simultaneously to everyone in class. And the class sometimes grows to be the size of a small town or country.
There you go.
So for me, and for lots of people who use Twitter, it's essentially having your own broadcast television show for the very few of us who do not already have their own cable television shows. That will change in the future, but for now we have Twitter.
Thank goodness it's changed, or neither of us would be sitting here at the moment. I'd be raising plants. What do my followers, potential follower,
your growing
crowd, what do they want to know?
They want to know behind-the-scenes type stuff. I mean, Twitter is an intimate medium.
Right.
I know one of my followers asked me to ask you about showing your Cornell degree again.
Oh, yes, thank you.
I think people would like to know what you're wearing on your feet right now. But they want you, with all writing, you have to always tell the truth. You have to be honest. This is an honest medium. So you might want to tell them, for example, about the green room here and how Chris Hayes had an ice sculpture of his head and a chocolate fondue fountain, and I had instant coffee. I don't know why that happened. Maybe because you booked me so late. I don't know. But I guess he merits it.
I didn't know he had a green room.
Yeah,
see, the things they don't tell me.
Always be honest.
Should I tweet during the commercials, and if so, what?
Yes, if you choose to. You shouldn't tweet more than you feel like tweeting. Okay. There are going to be a lot of people who are going to yell at you that you're tweeting too much. Yeah. And an equal number of people are going to be yelling at you that you're not tweeting enough. One of the great things about Twitter is you get to encounter this whole hive mind, this crowd of people, and you get to see crowd dynamics very clearly.
The Borg collective in
Indeed,
the flesh.
and there is a percentage of people who are always going to be yelling at you. You need to know this right away.
So it matches the rest of my life completely?
Yes, exactly so.
Only those people here are in management. They tend to be, and these are just going to be followers. Mac or PC?
Well, you know, I am a Mac user myself, so, you know, Twitter is good on any platform, but it was designed for mobile devices initially, or so I've been told, so you can use your iPhone or your iPad. My iHand that I have, this is a prototype. But
I saw that on the Outer Limits once, years and years ago.
Me and Sarah Palin have one.
Oh, Lord. Well, she got the prototype. It didn't work that well.
She's very popular.
With 2 minutes left in the show, I suppose I should just do this now. And I think, would it be appropriate to sort of apologize for not being involved previously in some way, to sort of acknowledge that I didn't, here we go, give up.
Have you used a keyboard before?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I type with one finger. This is true.
I'm going to beat you.
No.
I am going to
Good for you. But I'm doing the whole thing. belongs to the ages.
It came out, I'm going to bear him.
Oh, in the interim, I got disconnected from the MSNBC thing.
Do you need some barbecue joint recommendations? Because my followers would be happy to help you. That's one of the great things about Twitter.
We're ready to go if you want to go. Here it is. And at 8:58:43, it's out. Yes, there it is. See? I give up. I was wrong, young and foolish. Now my Twitter cot belongs to the ages. Behold, I tweet. So
wow.
They'll get more substantive than that, I hope.
I know you were working on that all last night, but do try to improvise in the future.
Well, yeah. Do I have to wear a hat while tweeting?
A tweet hat?
Yes.
It's recommended.
And I don't get a separate device just for tweeting other than that hand that you described, the tweet hand?
No, you can use it on any platform whatsoever.
I have to get a platform?
You need to get a platform.
A diving platform?
Or you can get a mortarboard hat that can serve as a platform.
I got that when I got my degree at Cornell. See, that's
there you
a
go.
What is that, a callback?
You're already serving your audience.
I've forgotten my stand-up terminology. That's the next.
But the main reason that you have to Twitter, Keith, of course, is because Matto's doing it.
For a long time.
Yeah.
2,654 followers. I can't command them to do anything.
That's very quick.
Though,
Isn't
right?
that fun to watch? You could just spend the whole next show just watching that number increase.
I need to really boost my ego at all.
Yeah, well, you and me both.
John Hodgman, author, humorist, Twitter, teacher of Twitter. Great, thanks.
I'm glad to be able to help you. When I am your youth correspondent, you have problems.